it's Lindy. Welcome to my channel. I have been asked to be part of a collab. I've actually done one of these before and I really enjoy them. I love it. So thank you to Jean-Luc and Nick for nominating me for this collab. This is a New Year's collab. This is a little bit late. So I am doing it now. So we were given 8 questions to answer. So the first question is, what is the one thing you did? First of all, let me say I haven't prepped. I just wrote down these questions and I'm doing this video. So let's see what I come up with this. What is the one thing you did in 2019 that you are proud of? I think I'm most proud of just maintaining my health overall. Even though I've had slip-ups at the end of this year, I maintained my health as much as I could this year. So I am most proud of that. What was the most fun event, happening, or vacation from 2019? We haven't really gone on a vacation since our honeymoon, so vacation's out of the question. What was the most fun event? What did we even do this year? Let me come back to that one. I know there was something that we did in 2019. As a family, and I'm trying to remember where we went. It was so much fun. Let's go to number 3. What is the one thing you learned in 2019? What did I learn? I learned that myself and my mind and my body can overcome a lot more than I thought that it could. Having to put down my dog was probably the hardest thing that I've ever had to do, and it definitely took a toll on me. It definitely took a huge toll on me for the year, but it was probably a learning experience because it helped me with dealing with it, helping me going forward how I can deal with different events. So yeah, it's definitely something that the one thing that I definitely learned is that my body will continuously learn, and I don't need to constantly be feeding my body with junk. So that is probably the best thing that I have learned in 2019. Going back to number 2, what was the most fun event in 2019? Would probably be getting our new kitty cat, because he's a ball of energy. He's fun to be watching growing up, and it's just exciting to see the 2 cats interact together. So that was probably the best event of 2019, was getting our new kitten, Steve French. Number 4, name one thing that you do better now than you did this time last year. I definitely have to say, and I continue to go back to my weight, is the one thing I do better now than last year is dealing with a gain. So over Christmas, I was off the rails. I definitely did not track. I was not on plan. I was not following whatsoever. I wasn't even tracking on the app, which is not like me. I normally track everything no matter what I'm going through, what's happening. I was completely off. So when I weighed in, the first weigh-in of 2020, because we are, what are we now, 12 days into January? I was afraid. I definitely thought I was, way off, but I was only up 4 pounds, which I was very happy with. So I can definitely deal with a gain a lot better. Before, it used to just send me into a downward spiral, where now I went into this year looking at And I suggest, I see a lot of people are really down on themselves right now about gaining over the holidays. Unfortunately, I'd say 95% of us gain over the holidays. It's just that time of year. And unfortunately, a lot of us indulge. We're gifted, everybody gifts chocolate. And just the gatherings and time that we spend with our family, there's always food and drinks, and it's much more than what it is throughout the year. But always remember that you don't eat like that every single day. So to be able to enjoy yourself and spend time with your friends and family, that is what the best thing is over the holidays. So I've went into this as, especially for me, because I actually wasn't able to make it to meeting, I'm pretty sure, the entire month of December. So for me going into this, I knew I was going to have a gain. So I knew in my head, I need to own this. If you've missed a week, or if you know that you haven't eaten properly, or if it's after an event or a holiday, own it. Like, what are you going to do? If you've gained, you've gained. Whether you go to meeting and weigh in, or you stay home and avoid the scale and hope the next week is going to be better, you're still going to have a gain, whether you've gone to meeting and seen it or not. So, and another thing to look at is that if you skip your meeting because you think you've had a gain, you're losing out on 50 wellness wins. So it's really a double whammy if you don't go in and weigh in. But if you're going in and first of all, if you know that you haven't eaten properly, or if you haven't tracked, or you've been off program, or something's come up, you probably know, and you can probably feel it because your body feels different, that you're going to have a gain. So you know where you went wrong. So go into it knowing, okay, I know I'm going to have a gain. I'm going to own this, but I know what I did wrong. So I'll own the gain, but going forward, I will not do that. So just change your mindset a bit. There are a lot of people that are, I'm right by program, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm still having a gain. You can still own that gain. It's crappy to feel that, because if you've worked your butt off eating by program and doing this and doing that, but at the same time, it's still a learning experience. And that's where I always make sure, and I encourage it highly, even if it's just for yourself, take a picture of every single thing that you eat. When you sit down for a meal, take a picture of it. If you have a snack, take a picture of it, because then you can look back on that week if you have a gain and say, okay, this is what I ate, this is when I ate it, this is what I ate it with, how much water did you have, what else were you drinking, did you have a lot of caffeine, were you having any sugary drinks, anything like that, and look back and say, okay, maybe I can make these changes here and there, add a little bit more water, different things like that, change up certain things. It's definitely, I definitely know that my mindset is change, and especially going into this new year. And I hate always saying, I'll just wait till the next year, or I'll wait until Monday. I don't like doing that, because why do we need to wait? Why? So what? We've got another day to eat some more food and gain some more that we shouldn't have? Change your mindset that day. If you're saying right now, I'm waiting until Monday to, or it's Monday now, so I'm waiting until next week or something like that, or on the weekend when I can do my meal prep, whatnot. Any kind of excuses that we're making for ourselves. If you're saying that to yourself, why? Why not just do it right now? You're waiting till tomorrow. Why? Just make your next meal a better meal. Don't snack later tonight. Make a better option for a snack, So I went into my weigh-in, the first weigh-in of the year, as I'm owning this, and I'm not taking it as I've gained. I'm taking it as my restart. So this is my first weigh-in, and that's how I'm looking at it. So if you were somebody that gained over the holidays, or you've been gone a while and you came back, look at this as a restart. Don't look at it as I've gained all of this from when I had lost before. Look at it as, okay, this is my number now for 2020, and going forward is going to be lower. That's the only way to look at it, and that's how my mindset has changed. So I'm really happy that my mindset has gotten to that point and allowed me to refocus, because this is 99% mindset in order for us to be able to do and succeed in this journey, because when your mindset's not there, nothing will be. So make sure that you are trying to change your mindset. Wake up every day and post a positive quote or a positive image, or just say good morning. Just doing that one simple positive act helps your entire mood for the entire day. I definitely can deal with 100%. I can deal with eating out way better than what I used to be able to do. When I first, and I know I've told you guys this story before, when I first started WW, the very first day I signed up, we went out to eat, because that's all we ever did was eat out. So the first day we went out and we went to Swiss Chalet, which is probably the best choice that somebody on WW can make, because they have a full WW menu. But I went in scanning stuff. I went in searching everything on that menu to see what I could have. And oh my God, my jaw dropped. I'm pretty sure a side of fries at Swiss Chalet is like 14 points. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to eat on this? I can't eat. I can't do this. Right away, I thought I couldn't. Anytime we went out to eat, it was like full on panic mode. I had no idea what I was going to order. I was trying to figure out points. I was trying to search. I was trying to figure everything out before the waitress would come back. And then I just panic and pick anything. And then it was probably the worst choice on the menu. So the one thing I can definitely do now is eat out better. That sounds awful, but that is, I can go out and confidently say, I know exactly what I'm going to order. I know what are 0 point foods. I know what I can make as a change. And my favorite restaurant of all times is Chuck's Roadhouse. And I remember the first time we went there and I was like, there's nothing on this menu I can eat. Nothing. So I just got a burger and fries and was like, I just know I'll never be able to eat here again. But that's not true. We actually went there on Friday for my treat meal of the week. And I was able to get, which I don't know how I even fully overlooked it, I got barbecue chicken breast. They have the option of getting breast or thigh. So I got chicken breast, and they have all you can eat salad. So I ended up getting a Caesar salad and the barbecue chicken breast, and I had a chicken Caesar salad. It was delicious. It was amazing. Their food is so good. Everything on their menu is amazing. So there's definitely options at every single restaurant, and I've done quite a few, if anybody hasn't looked back on my older videos, of breaking down menus of different restaurants and just making sure that you're prepared ahead of time before you go. So that is definitely something that I am better at now than I was this time last year, because I would have full-on anxiety attacks going out to restaurants because I had no idea what I was going to eat. I just thought I'm going to blow everything and I'm going to lose all my weeklies just in this one meal, which it's fine if you do. They're there to use, but you don't have to if you actually are able to dissect the menu and pick and choose what you want. And restaurants are very happy to accommodate what you want. So always keep that in mind. If anybody hasn't checked out my videos before, now this was before the 3 different programs came in, so always keep in mind actually all of mine are probably based on blue. So point wise, I think I've dissected Dairy Queen, McDonald's, did I do Tim Hortons? I think I did. A couple others, I can't remember what else I did, but check back at those old videos, because I have, if anybody is new to this or new to my channel, I've definitely dissected those menus and I carry them around with me with points on every single one. I highly recommend it for anybody. If you do have children, or if you guys do eat out, or if you are going on a road trip, we go on a road trip a couple times a year because my in-laws moved to St. Joseph's Island, so they're roughly 9 hours away each way. So we stop probably 3 times on the way up there. So for me, I definitely pre-plan and I bring stuff as well. So that's definitely one thing I can do better, which is not a good thing. But yeah, I can eat out better now. I'm so proud of that. All right, number 5. Are you setting a New Year's resolution? I did set a New Year's resolution, and normally I'm not somebody that sets a New Year's resolution, but my New Year's resolution is not weight related. I made a point that I did not want it to be weight related because Jean-Luc and Nick, they know I always set these goals and I always make sure to join challenges of I want to lose this amount of weight by this time and I want to do this by that. I'm still doing it. I always will do it. That's just who I am. I'm a very competitive person and that's just who I am. I remember the first time I did the CN Tower climb with Jean-Luc and Nick, and I remember saying I'm going to do this in, I think it was like 20 minutes, and Jean-Luc was like, no, don't put a time on it. I'm always somebody that puts a number on stuff. So I made sure that my resolution this year was not anything to do with weight related. So my New Year's resolution is, I actually have a couple. I want to go to bed early at night and I want to read 1 chapter a day because my reading just gets put back. I make myself so busy that I don't leave time for myself. Always. I've always been that way. So my goal is to go to bed every night at 10:30, read a chapter, a minimum of 1 chapter a day. And I'm also starting it that every single week. So it's almost like that 52 week money challenge that's been going around for years. I actually do it to save money for Christmas, but I'm doing it kind of in a backwards way. So I'm setting up 52 weeks. So starting from the first week of January to the end of the year, you have 52 weeks. And every single week that you weigh in, whatever you're down, you put that aside in money. So last week I was down 2.5 pounds. So I put $2.50 in a jar. Now next week, if I'm up, I'd be taking out of that jar. So every week it will be, let's hope it's an up. Let's hope I'm adding to that jar every week. But at the end of the year, after 52 weeks, I will take that money and I will go buy myself some new clothes. So it's not really a New Year's resolution, but it's a new goal that I'm working towards. So those are the new things that I'm doing this year for my, I guess we'll call them New Year's resolutions. Number 6, do you have any events or vacation planned for 2020? No vacation planned. The only thing big that's happening this year is that my parents are building their retirement home. They are tearing down our family cottage and building a new home up there on the same property, and my sister's moving up there. So we are so excited for them all to be moving up there and just be getting their dream home that they're all going to be living in. And they'll be right on the water and they'll have the most beautiful views. So that's an event that's happening this year. The only other, not so vacationing, but what we are planning every year is to make sure that we take our road trips to go see my in-laws. So that is the only thing that we have planned this year. I'm hoping to possibly get out to Newfoundland maybe next year. So that's another, we'll do another collab, guys. We'll do that one for next year. Number 7, name one thing you hope happens in 2020. What can I hope happens in 2020? I hope that I stay on plan better than I did for 2019, because 2019 I did not stay on plan. I did very good. I was down over 20 pounds, and then after my dog passed away, it was really a big roller coaster and I couldn't get back on track. So I think I'm at 12 pounds now, so I definitely put on some, but I'm just hoping to stay on plan this year and not put any back on like last year. So that is my one thing that I hope happens in 2020. Hello, Miss Paigey.
Hi.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Last question. where do you see yourself this time next year? I'm putting a number on this, guys. Sorry. I am hoping, fingers crossed, this time next year, I want to be down 50 pounds. I know that's a big number. I'm meaning 50 pounds total. So I'm already down 12 pounds. So 38 more pounds I would like to be down by this time next year. That is my goal, or what I would like to be by this time next year. So January 2021, I would really like to be down a total of 50 pounds since the beginning of my journey. So that is where I would like to see myself for next year. So that is the collab. Those are the questions that I had. There's 2 tags that I need to, or I need to tag 2 people. So 2 people I would like to tag. You want to take that out for me? Thank you. Oop. I will post the questions below in the description. If you do the drop down arrow, all of the questions will be below there. And the 2 people I would like to tag are some new channels, which I'm really excited about to see some new videos from. Mel, Strong by Mel. She has just started a channel, and she is going to be putting out some fitness information and some good information on just living healthy. So I will drop her channel below in the description. So Mel, if you would love to do this collab and just do these questions and post your own video up, that would be great. I'd love to see your New Year's collab. And my second tag is a channel that I have been following, and this is a lady that she's part of my Facebook group. She has done a few videos, and I'm hoping she'll do some more. She actually has reached goal, and I believe lifetime, if I'm not wrong. Asia, I would love to see some more videos from you. Your sewing would be amazing to see, or even some more recipes. You did some great videos. I'd love to see some more. Let us see what you're going to be coming up with. You're so crafty and innovative. I love everything that you do. So Asia, I will put your channel below. Please, ladies, if you can do this collab, I would love to see your New Year's collabs, your New Year's resolutions, looking back on 2019. And thank you so much, Jean-Luc and Nick, for tagging me on this collab. I love doing these. They're great to learn more stuff about ourselves and other channels. And it also opens us up to new channels that we haven't checked out. I will put the link for Jean-Luc and Nick's channel below, and so that way you can go back and see what their collab was and their answers to these questions as well. So thank you again, guys, for tagging me in this collab. Mel and Asia, I hope to see your collabs as well. If everybody did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and tap the bell button so that you are notified of any new videos coming out. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great new year.